You looking for a way to improve your recovery time, to get fitter, to last longer than more than just one round? Watch this video for the skills and drills. Yo, what's happening? I'm Carl Mallinson, a 3-time world professional kickboxing champion and a semi-professional unlicensed boxing champion. And we're here on Malli's Fight School in Spartan's Gym in Chippenham. Today, we're gonna be running through explosive boxing drills for fitness, for the fight game, for your home workouts, for sparring drills, to get that explosive cardio, that explosive fitness. We're not here just to burn calories on this exercise. We're looking to really expand that fitness, to build the shoulder endurance. So when you're doing your pad work, when you're doing your skills and drills, when you're fighting up in the ring, you ain't burning out early. We're going for the win. We're gonna go hard. Watch this, ready? Before we go straight into the drill, I wanna take you through the common mistake a lot of fighters and other athletes, young athletes, older athletes make when they're trying to improve their fitness. We've got to separate. Now, I like to do this in the most simple way you can. You have your cardio and your fitness. When you're trying to improve your fitness, it's a different workout. Okay, when we're doing cardio, we're looking at long distance. We're looking at endurance, where we're going for longer periods of time. So what we're trying to do is really improve the length of time you can do a workout. Yeah, that's what we're working on, is the mental focus to go for longer, to get your body to work for long periods of time, get those muscles fit. Okay, when we're doing our fitness side of things, what we're looking at is the recovery in the time, your body's time to recover, how fast you can. For example, when we're burst punching and you're setting up shots, then bam, 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 boom, you want to recover to go again. Or when you're doing your rounds for 2-3 minutes, you sit down, you've only got 1 minute to get yourself together to go back out for the next round. You're hoping to get as close to 100% as you can. That's your fitness. So explosive work. Fartlek training, your interval training, and then you've got your cardio training. So I think it's important we break this down for everyone to understand the best we can. So I'm gonna take you through now a few cardio examples. Hello again. So here we are. I'm gonna show you a casual, probably the most used exercise for endurance, for cardio, for fat burning, to get your body into the mood. But first off, we're using Spartan's Raven, okay? Anya Matthews, one of our Spartan's champion, the Valhalla boxing champion, one of our white collar, semi-professional, unlicensed fighters, one of the toughest girls in the game, under 70 kilos. Okay, so we're gonna be using you.
Okay.
I say, what she's gonna do, she's gonna show us just the casual example, because again, we're keeping this quick, we're keeping this simple for you, of that cardio training. Okay, different from the fitness. So Anya's got the treadmill on now. She's just at a steady jog. Dun. And what she's doing now, again, is she's just focusing on the breathing. Usually when you're doing this one, you'd have some headphones on, you'd be listening to some soft pop.
Not quite.
Some hardcore rock and roll, okay? And she'd be getting herself in the zone, again, and visualizing. So again, a lot of people do it different ways, and how they zone in. And what you do when you're doing your cardio, this is cardio. This isn't your fitness training. This isn't your recovery training. This is something that you get on here. I say a lot of people who say aiming, Anya usually does 4 to 5 miles when she's on here. Let's say 10 miles, Anya does 10, 11 miles. I say 4 to 5 miles. Now again, if you can't do that far, don't worry about it. Slow it down. You get a little, you just want to constantly work. Because what you're doing is you can learn to control your breathing. You stay mentally focused with your body to endure for, again, you want a minimum of 30 minutes as you go through, using your body fat as a fuel as we go. With us now having a basic understanding of what that cardio exercises are, we're gonna go into what the fitness drills are. Now, before we do that, it's important that we have the safety checks under control, all wrapped up like we're gonna do with our wrists. Remember, when we're doing a fitness drill, which again is the recovery time, we need to be going to 80, 90, 100% on these drills. So to do that, we need to make sure to train hard, is what I was trying to say, means we have to train safe. So when we're doing that, we need to be warm. Again, we've got a warm-up video if you're unsure on how to, in the description below. If not, a lot of you know how to do that anyway. You just need to get the blood flowing and get your joints and that lubricated. Make sure, again, this one's important for me, make sure your hands are wrapped. We're gonna be doing a punching drill for the fitness. When we're wrapping, remember our wrists can be flimsy. Yeah, they say they're probably one of the weaker parts of this, so we need to wrap them up, make sure your thumb's secure. Remember, there's 27 little bones in your hand. We wanna wrap them, make sure they're secured up as well, because we're making that impact. And again, we're going at 80+%. I need you guys to be on form, okay? Before we go into that, let me introduce you to the man that's gonna be helping me out over this way. Okay, let me introduce you to one of our fighters, one of our coaches down at Spartan's gym. This is Richard Talbot.
How you doing?
Okay, he's one of our masters champions, one of our boxing, they say, from the semi-pro, from the unlicensed game. He's been working with us now for a number of years. I've been working a lot one-on-one with Rich, doing his thing, building him through the fights. How many fights you had now, Rich?
11, I think, 10 or 11.
What, and you got some gold?
Yeah.
God, you must have a good coach, son. Okay, so he's the guy that we're going to be using. He's the guy that we're going to be using to drill and work that explosive fitness today. Okay, so you're in good hands. What I want to do is I want to make sure that we're doing a drill that Rich is familiar with, that I work on the regular with guys. We do this explosive drill often.
Yeah.
You like it, don't you, Rich?
Yeah.
It's one that you feel really benefits you?
Yeah.
Well, I know it does, because that's why I get you to do it. All right, guys, let's crack on. Let's get on with it. Just quickly, before we shoot straight over to Rich, before we start making him do the drill, let me break it down a little bit for you so we understand what we're doing. So like I said, you've seen what the cardio exercises are. You've seen what that endurance work is. We're going to be doing that fitness. We're doing that fartlek. We're doing that interval training, yeah? We're trying to improve our rest time. The recovery time within our rest time. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be getting a bag, boom. Now you can do this at home with someone with pads, or even you can do it with weights to the air. The best way to do this, yeah, to really maximize the effort, to maximize the gains that you can get from doing this, is get a nice heavy bag. Okay, now with the drill, I'm going to be getting Rich to be doing the punching. I'm going to use Anya, once she's finished her cardio work over there, to be holding the bag. So the bag's nice and sturdy. So you can do this in the gym when it's outside the classes, or if you're someone who teaches classes, don't be afraid to use this drill. Yeah, I'm sure you do similar things anyway. Now, again, like I've said to you, you've got to wrap the hands up, put your gloves on. Yeah, don't do this without gloves on. Don't bruise up your knuckles. Don't be silly. Yep. So with these on, we're working that explosive work. So we're going to set the timer for 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds of work, which I'm going to show you, and 30 seconds of rest. So again, we'll try and improve. But when you're doing the kickboxing, the boxing, the fighting, either the pad work, a lot of your rest times are all going to be 1 minute. Yeah, so we're gonna train for 30 seconds rest. We're gonna put all the effort in for 30 seconds and we're gonna rest for 30 seconds. Again, improving our recovery time. So what we're doing, we're in our bag, we're in our stance, yep? Our hands are up and we're starting here. Now when that bell goes, we're gonna be extending hard, bam, 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 and fast punches. We're turning the knuckles over, hands back to our face. I want you to dent that bag. Again, 80, 90, 100%, I want you to go for it. Yeah, again, the harder we work, the bigger the gains, yeah? What we want is to get that point where after that first round, you're probably gonna be feeling good, you're thinking, woof, feeling a little warm, yeah? After that, it steps up and it goes through. We're gonna be doing 10 rounds, yep, 10 30-second rounds. So we're here. Even if, I'm gonna say this because you're gonna get to about round 5 and think, God, I'm never making this. Well, guess what? Everybody feels that when you're in the ring. When you're hitting the pads, you're going through the rounds. When you're in the ring, you're fighting. A lot of us get off the stool after round 1 and think, I've got another 10 rounds of this. Yep, we all think, and this is why we're doing this drill. We train hard so we can fight easy. We train hard so we can train easy, yeah? Smarter. All right, so again, one more time, will be 30 seconds, extending, hard and fast, turn those knuckles in. And then for 30 seconds, I don't want you to stand still. I want you just to move, just pace, and get your breath. Get your chest up, get your chin up. Deep breaths as you get ready for that time to go in again. All right, here we go. Let's go, Rich. Now, Rich, like I said, has already done his warm-up. He's feeling clean, fresh, and strong. Yes. Exactly. And we're about to go straight into it. So remember, when we're doing it, Rich, we just want those explosive, straight punches. Bam, bam, bam. As fast as you can, as hard as you can. Okay, Anya, if you get ready with the timer, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We're going to show you the drill and how it's done. You can do this one at home on the pads, or you can do it at the gym with a bag. So remember, when we're doing it, those long breaths. Yeah, we're keeping control, breathing. Because this one's in your head, you're really working. You're asking that heart to pump the oxygen to your arms, to your shoulders, you're working. This is good work from Rich here, especially for that round one. We've got that fast and hard pace.
4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
Good, relax. Rich, how do you feel?
Warm.
Warm is what we want. So again, we've got that heavy breathing in, and that's what we're looking to do. We're taking those breaths in, and we're going. We don't want to hold our breath because we're not going to get the oxygen to the muscles. Yeah, if we ain't got the oxygen to the muscles, we ain't going to work. We don't want that lactic acid to build up and be stuck there. Yep. Okay, we've got 10 seconds. We're about to go in for round 2. Rich, are you ready?
I am.
Raven, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You'll go on my first whistle. All right.
Let's go, round 2.
Again, the rounds get harder now as we go on. Again, it's the fighter's job. It's the fighter's job to get inside their head and work. Remember what our goal is, why we're here, and why we're pumping it. When we get in that ring and we're competing, or if we're on in the ring and we're sparring, or on the mats, we're moving around, we don't want to gas out. We want to be able to work, work, work. We're coming to the end of the round now. Don't lag, Rich.
4, 3, 1, 2, 1, and time.
Great effort, great effort. That's 2 rounds down. How you feeling? Warmer? Warmer is exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, again, we're going to go for 10 rounds. Okay? Rich, you're going to carry on. Boom. Yeah, thank you. Boom. They're going to carry on. They're going to do their thing, guys. Remember, that's what we're doing. We're pushing. We're getting the blood pumping. We need that explosive fitness if we want to end these fights in style. You get me? I hope everybody liked that video. So I hope you get a better understanding now of what the difference between that cardio and the fitness training is. And I hope with that drill, you can hopefully maybe make your own little fitness drill from it as well. That start, stop. That start, little work, stop. Now again, 10 rounds, that's a lot of rounds. If you can only get 3 rounds to start with, say you're at the beginning of your journey, just get the 3 rounds at 100%. But the next time, you do 4 rounds. And again, the next time, 5, 6, and slowly build it up. And so you don't need to be doing no more than 10 rounds, because at 10 rounds, when you're going at 80+%, and you say, you come to the end of 10 rounds and go, do you know what, Carl, that was really, you ain't going hard enough, yeah? We want to work hard. We need to work harder than last time, harder than the time before that, and harder than the time before that. Again, we keep improving. Guys, we're going to be trying to set up shortly a subscription based content where I go deeper, diving deeper, harder than ever on some of these techniques, these skills and drills. On these videos that are coming up onto the YouTube, we're just trying to give you basic, quick, and easy to understand skills and drills for you guys to follow. But the guys that are a little bit more hardcore, yeah, that want a little more, we're going to be behind that subscription wall there. So again, drop us a comment on different videos that you want. We're going to do the best we can. I say we're just waiting on my manager and the cameraman to get that job done. Guys, please like the video. Again, hit comment, share it, and whoop-doosh, hit the subscribe button. Peace.